highly respected Dr. Fangaz from Moneytown, Alabama, aka Montgomery, Alabama. I've been producing since 1989. Well, my sound, I like to call it like how everyone else from Montgomery call it. It's a gumbo sound. It's a combination of north, south, east, and west coast music. You know what I'm saying? Or a universal sound. It's a mixture of everything. Feel me? How I got started? Well, how I got started was, just having the passion from being a break dancer and listening to the ones who paved the road, as producers and MCs, and taking that, for the love of hip hop music, I began to have that as my hobby and wanted to create the same kind of music that I was breakdancing to, So it was a heavy influence on me, and I applied my skills from the people who had the skills that was considered to be the sounds that was correct for hip hop. So I just gradually took from all of the great ones, who paved the way. Kurt Mantronic, Dr. Dre, African Bambaataa, Arthur Baker. Arthur Baker's keyboard player name, I think his name was John Rodney. Him, Pretty Tony, Egyptian Lover. This can go on, man. It's just a lot, you know what I'm saying? The RZA. Many of them, you know what I'm saying? I'm still learning as I go, you know what I'm saying? I'm not at my apex, you know what I'm saying? I get influence from Rick Rock, a lot of different people. Really dirty, it helped really put me out there, you know what I'm saying? I had to give it up to them, you know what I'm saying? They did that thing on top of my music production, you know what I'm saying? And it was a thing for us, you know what I'm saying? My first time thing, and I actually got a record deal that went sour with my cousin Daddy Za, who was featured on some older projects in the past with Mike C. You know what I'm saying? Hands on Toes. We still got them females in the club enjoying themselves when that song come on in the club. Daddy Za's featured on that song with Mike C. So, but back in the past, we had a record deal with Dallas Austin that went sour. So from there, it was dirty though. They helped put it down. With the help of MacGyver as well, along with Mike Jackson. Not the Mike Jackson with Mr. Blue, now with Blue Smoke Entertainment, the other Mike Jackson, who was managing Dirty, so, that's how it happened. Wow. Of course, Dirty, Mike C, Lavish Low, Mr. Blue, SCG Ballers, LONG, Corey Poe, wow. Elgin, let's see, Daddy Za, man, it's a lot. Who else can I say? Deuce Conrads. Wow, man, so many people gonna get mad at me about that, but man, El Dorado Red. Who else? DTP. Shout out to Lil Fate and Luda. Yeah, I was fucking with Lil Fate, you know what I'm saying? But I had the chance to work with all of the artists on the label, you know what I'm saying, including Luda. I've worked with him. Got at Pastor Troy before, but we haven't put anything down. But we got a little bond going, you know what I'm saying? He listened to my past work, you know what I'm saying? So we had the chance to kind of chop it up and come to an agreement of we wanted to work together. So also with him, let's see who else, man. Check out my MySpace page. I got a list of the artists, who I've worked with, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them right now, I say it right now, that's what I'm putting it down with. Also, I want to shout out to Track Rock Productions because, they come through, they lay it down, we're doing some things together, you know what I'm saying? supposed to be getting down with Big Yoshi. I did some shit with him, but we're gonna get back in the studio and do something again once he, get out of the situation he in. Hold your head up, Big Yoshi. Just a bunch of different people, man. Well, I use an MPC 2000 XL or the 2000 sitting right here. I use a Phantom X7. I use a Proteus 2000. I use that along with the Orbit. I use the Oddity 2000. I use the Motive. I use the XV3080 along with a session card in there. I use a Planet Fat. I use the Vintage Pro. I got an Extreme Lead card in there. A Proteus 1, 2, and 3 card. I got a Pure Fat card in there. So I use an SP1200. I even use the internet and search for samples, drum samples. I sample off of records. You know what I'm saying? I still use the records as well. I use Pro Tools. I'll do a beat with Pro Tools, courtesy of my man Grade A. Shout out to him who put me down on that right there. I use Fruity Loops, any version of it, it doesn't matter. I use that. I use a D16 by Neffington. It's a virtual TR-808. I use that. Man, I use anything basically I can get my hands on, you know what I'm saying? To do what I have to do. Of course, it's the typical answer, unity. But also, it's gotta be honesty involved in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us can't take criticism when a person try to be honest with them. Another problem is a lot of people don't want to listen to people who have the wisdom and the know-how. So it's a lot of hard-headedness going around, you know what I'm saying? And with that, that's gonna cause friction so that we'll not be in a unit. You know what I'm saying? Money, also. Money and proper recording facilities. We need people here who can give us those resources. To be honest, we're just as competitive as any other state, who got the ground, the solid ground basis for their music, you know what I'm saying? And we need that right about now, but we have the talent, we definitely have the talent, whether it's a producer or an MC. We have that. We have people who have good marketing strategies as well, you know what I'm saying? They just need that light. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else has had that spotlight on them for a long period of time, so just shine the light over here a little bit, give us fair treatment. We know we just can't do it within 5, 6, 7 years. It took 10, 15, 20 years in most states, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to anyone that's doing something productive. Shout out to anyone that's doing something positive. Shout out to anyone that's trying to, better yourself as well as others. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to anyone that's not doing anything selfish. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Helping one another. You know what I'm saying? So that we can benefit, which is blessings. So shout out to anyone that's doing that right there. No name in particular. Something, something productive. That's what it is. I'm gonna show you good things because I'm really trying to unify. My man Grade A is trying to do it, so we here doing it right now. I'm trying to reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the man who always do beats and production. I got young cats around me, you know what I'm saying, that I reached out to. They reached out to me, so I'm trying to give them chances as well, you know what I'm saying, so that they can do their thing. Because I plan on being here a long time and doing this because it's a business, and I'm trying to keep the youth, doing the same thing, and which is something positive, keeping them out the streets, trying to make a business out of this so they can get out of any situation, whether it's money problems, we already know it's money problems and stuff like that, which affect your spirit, which cause you to do foul things. So, trying to make this a better situation for all of us around here in Montgomery and the surrounding areas of Alabama.